Yes, hello. This is me, your faithful AP Euro teacher, experimenting with a device called Screencastify, through which I hope to be talking to you a lot about this course. And so, what we're doing today, hopefully, you've looked at the introductory video about the course, how to look at the Canvas page. Now we're going to just talk a little bit about the course itself, um, beginning with that study guide you received. So why don't we pop up that study guide, pull it up, and look, there it is. This is the study guide that you have on Canvas. So how should you use this? Is a very important document, so important that you're going to be receiving one for every unit that we go over. And basically, what I've done is that I have written a book of notes for modern European history, with which I use to teach the class. It is a book, yes, of course, I didn't really plagiarize other people, but I used other books as guides, but it's what we'll use going forward. Um, this These study guides, though, were written for a non-COVID world. And right now we're stuck in a COVID world. So particularly in the beginning, there'll be some things written in the study guide that if you have problems about, you should ask me about first. For example, look here, see my cursor here, where it talks about the blank map of Europe. What you should know about the medieval pretest and blank map of Europe. I have both of those. The problem is that, and I've asked around, I can find no effective way to test anybody on a map through Canvas yet. Not to say that I won't one day, but no. So let's not worry about this, although I will tell you the first test will have a couple of generic questions about a map of Europe. Will it happen 1 week from the first Friday of this class? Since COVID has come, nothing is constant. Now you have been given a list of terms. Those terms are on the page here. Notice here, MIHAP Renaissance terms. That has a list of terms that you need to commit to memory. And this is, of course, the study guide unit that you are looking at. So let's go back to the study guide. Okay. And I do collect these. You'll be using the quiz element. I'll put them on the quiz, and it'll just say an essay question. And you are to write down the term and a short 1 to 2 paragraph, you know, I didn't say paragraph, sentence. A 1 to 2 sentence definition of these terms. Now, when you turn those in, I'm going to give you a perfect grade. 20 points out of 20. I'm going to give that to you. So you're all probably saying, well, why don't I let Johnny Smart Guy just write those out? I cut and paste his and turn them in. You can do that, and I'll give you the 20 points. However, when you take the test, those terms, some of those terms, all of those terms will be included on that test, and then you'll be called accountable for those. And to be real honest, guys, what we're doing from day one is that we are prepping, we are reviewing for the AP Euro exam, May the 7th. And that AP Euro exam is a body of knowledge that, is just tremendous. And, we've got to assimilate that body of knowledge. They assume that you know certain things. Which things? That's the trick. I don't know. You don't know either. And so we have to learn as much as we can about everything. Last summer, I was an AP reader, and I spent the better part of 6 days reading essays, DBQs, document-based questions on the Enlightenment until we ran out of those responses. And then I spent about one day reading DBQs about Napoleon. And so, the point of the matter is there's a lot of stuff in front of us, and we need to learn about it. Okay? And so, yeah, it's just going to be a lot of stuff. Now, let's go back to that map thing, shall we? Let's find Mr. Map right there. No, no, no. Come on. I had a map. No, no, no. Now, where did I put that thing? I had a map. Give me a sec. Of course, it is there. Yes. You need to become familiar with a map of Europe. That's, in the non-COVID days, our first two tests would have included maps of Europe. But now you look at this, notice what Europe includes. It includes everything from Turkey. Turkey is a European country. It includes Iceland, which up until about 50 years ago was a colonial possession of Denmark. And it goes all the way here to the Mediterranean Sea. And that's just it. You need to know both political boundaries, the various countries. Why? Are you going to give me a test on this one? You can't give me a test, so I don't want to worry about that. No, but I will casually make reference in tests to this country or that country, and it'd probably be good for you to know where those are. And in the AP Euro exam, you better believe they'll make casual references to these countries. And if you don't know or have a good approximation of where those countries are in Europe, you're backing up. The same goes for geographical and political features. I mean, take a look at this map we're looking at here. The Mediterranean Sea, the Atlantic Ocean, the North Sea, the English Channel, and right down here you can't see it, but the Straits of Gibraltar that go from the Atlantic Ocean into the Mediterranean, and probably one of the most important waterways in the world, what this is called the Bosporus and the Dardanelles, right through here. Knowing the major peninsulas. Look, this is the Iberian Peninsula, constraining Spain and Portugal. Here's an easy one, the Italian Peninsula. This is one that gets called up on every test. This here is the Balkan Peninsula. Turkey is also called the Anatolian Peninsula. And this is the Scandinavian Peninsula. And so, will you have a test on that specifically? Unfortunately, no. Do you need to know it? Yeah, you need to know it. And you need to have a good working knowledge of these countries as well. And so, yes. Let me see. What else do I want to go over? Let's go back to Mr. Study Guide, shall we? And so, yeah. And your study guide, as you're looking at it. Now, the cool thing about your study guide, when we're using these study guides and I'm talking about them, I'm going to have it up here. Your study guides, it's kind of cool. They're Word documents, which means that if you pull them up, you can make changes. You can fill in these blanks. When Mr. Horton goes yammering and yammering on, and I know what you're thinking, oh, look, Mr. Horton's done all the work for us. He's highlighted all these important things. All I got to do is kind of just sit back and cruise. Well, no. You find that European exams are made of details. Everything is details. For when you take the AP Euro exam, And they told us already that we are to assume that the AP Euro exam will be a non-COVID exam. And I pray that it is. And that exam, it is a mental and physical torture chamber. And I mean physical too. I mean, it's 3 hours and 20 minutes of constant writing, answering, and stress, comprised of 55 multiple choice questions, comprised of 4 short answer questions, of which you'll only answer 3. Take a 10-minute break, come back, and you get 1 hour and 40 minutes to answer 2 essay questions. One is an LEQ, a long essay question, and the other is a DBQ, a document-based question. For most sophomores, this is their first time dealing with those 2 elements. There is a specific rubric that you use to answer the LEQ and the DBQ. There's a point scale. 6 points for the LEQ, long essay question, 7 points for the DBQ, document-based question. I will take you through those rubrics. It's trying, and we got a lot to learn. And you know what? I think that's enough for today. I'm sure I haven't scared anyone away, and so I'm going to stop this now. But yes, I wish you would look through the study guide, start becoming familiar with a map of Europe, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, they keep telling us we shouldn't spend a lot of time on the screen. You shouldn't. Um, I'm sorry, guys. We're going to spend a lot of time on the screen. This is an AP class. We are 1 week behind already. And we have a long way to go and a short time to get there. Sit there and watch old Bandit run. Smokey and the Bandit. Yes. I never liked that movie. But anyway, yes, let's pick up tomorrow. And I hope that one day you're sitting in front of me. And I know I'm going to like you. I hope you like me. But, this is going to be work. And you're going to be great. You're going to be great. Bye for now.